Japanese flying squid is the most consumed squid among all squids eaten in Japan, and the Japanese flying squid is called squid and is a great accompaniment to alcohol. But are there any drawbacks to eating too much of it? Many people are probably wondering about this. Today, I'd like to talk about Ichi's favorite squid, which he kept eating. Why did Ichi keep eating squid every day? What tragedy happened to Ichi as a result of eating dried squid? Let's take a look. Ichi keeps eating it. I'm going to eat squid every day.
This squid smells like squid. Stop it. Are you a middle schooler? It's dried squid. Why are you saying something so obvious now? Are you a kid? You're a kid. No. Is there anyone at 32 who hasn't eaten dried squid? I thought it was something old men ate. I drink alcohol, but I mostly ate potato chips and potato chips.
Well, Arizawa today is from the Yuri generation. You become an adult once you know how delicious dried squid is. Welcome.
Mysterious theory. No, I completely agree with that. At first, I just picked up a surumi at the convenience store. I'm an old man now, so I thought I'd give it a try. Such a casual choice can change your life.
Exaggeration.
No, I'm serious. When I got home and ate it, it was really delicious. The more I chew it, the more flavor it has. I eat potato chips, but with surumi, I
Chew it, so I feel satisfied for the amount. That's true. It also seems to be good for your health. I've heard it's high in fat. It's probably a little better than the devil's food called potato chips with jiggly powder. That's right. I can eat it relatively without feeling guilty, and I feel like I'm doing something good for my body. I
Guess I'm worried about my figure. I'm
32 and I'm already getting middle-aged. It's going to be
quick. 32 is no different from being in your 20s these days. Well, it depends on the person. There are some guys who are really like middle-aged dads. I've
fallen into the middle-aged dad side. It's a full combo of desk work, lack of exercise, dislike of cooking at home, and eating out a lot. That's bad. I'm going to die tomorrow. Stop it. In the midst of all that, I thought it was nice that I was able to shift my focus to snacks and appetizers. So I started eating it almost every day, and it became my drinking companion. It's the
best snack to go with alcohol. It goes so
well with beer that it's dangerous.
Isn't it best for your body to quit drinking? I can't.
Hear you. I'll keep eating it. So I'm in an endless loop of dried squid and beer. Lately, when I get off work, I'm eating dried squid. It's a typical old man's life. I'm glad I'm an old man. If I was still a kid, I would have always indulged in potato chips. Recently, I've noticed that I'm eating 3 a day.
What size is 3?
Oh, sorry. I don't like the unit of squid. It's 3 bowls.
No, a whole one? That's
too much. Damn. I like to eat a single colored brand and beer. It's become a routine. Using a brand as a meal is too rock. That jaw is too crazy. Only a hippopotamus can turn into a Homo sapiens. At first, my jaw muscles hurt the next day, but I've trained them so much that it doesn't hurt anymore. And a big jaw. I might be able to become a hippo in a little while. I'm aiming to be a hippo. But it seems that chewing is actually good for your health. It makes you salivate and stimulates the stomach when you're full. I
hear that a lot.
Plus, you can make variations on the chewing process. Really, it becomes fragrant when you grill it, and it's the best when you find it. It's also delicious with soy sauce and wasabi. I'll
admit that cooking is pretty good.
Everyone likes chewing quite a lot. You should have said that from the beginning. Are you shy?
No, after hearing this passionate talk, I'm starting to feel like eating it. Sales of surume have increased due to the match.
I want to send a thank you, surume. It's pretty expensive. It's really genius that it can become like this just by drying it. It's also super nutritious. It's about 70 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's a lot of
protein.
Well, it's tough to eat 200 grams. My jaw would collapse. It's
also rich in iron and taurine. Taurine is what's in energy drinks. It's good for recovering from fatigue. There's a theory that if you eat surume, you don't need energy drinks.
That's too strong. If you
think about it, dried squid is a god.
Also, the origin of the name surume is interesting. What's that? It's becoming a trivia thing. Apparently in the past, it was written as Kobakado Mona and called surume. It's a name that sounds like it would be good for acting. It seems that surume was also used for acting and competent products.
What a completely unnecessary confusion. By the way, what's the difference between squid and squid?
Squid is a type of squid. Squid is officially called maca. So it has two names? You guys don't know anything. Then why is it called sukumeka? Simply put, its original name is maca. Well, squid is often processed into things, that is, squid eyes, so it came to be called squid for squid eyes. Sukume came first. I see. It's a pattern where the name of the processed product has become established. Most squid sold at supermarkets are also things below surume. By the way, dried squid is a general term for dried squid, so even if it's not sukumeka, it can be called eyes. That's right, if you dry firefly squid, it becomes sukume firefly. If you dry octopus, it becomes madako. Wow, I've never heard of that before. My head's about to explode.
You're a total dried squid expert. Now I
really want to eat dried squid. I've been eating so much lately that I can really feel my jaw evolving. I
wonder if I'll become a fool. I hope I get Anpanman's face. Is there no such thing
as a sushi man? Too scary. Lol. It must be traumatic for children. But if I eat that much, I think I'll get indigestion. Dried squid is
hard. It's been spicy since I was a child, but it's really strong. So even if I eat 3 bowls a day, my stomach is fine. It looks like my stomach is going to be sick, lol. Well, I guess I'm eating too much. At 32 years old, I discovered dried squid and was eating 3 bowls of dried squid a day. Or rather, I was a fool. It seems to have been rich in protein and healthy, but what happened? Help me, Anpanman, I was wrong. Let's continue. I'll
never forget that. It's Wise Morrow who was shown by the eyes of the sushi man. What really happened? Why has always been really strong. He was fine even if he ate 3 times the amount of dried squid a day. As expected, I was eating it while feeling sick at first, but it was digested perfectly and I was able to take a good poop. I don't need a poop report, but I'm jealous. If I eat something hard, I get diarrhea right away. As I continued living like that, something strange started to happen to my body. It was about 6 months after I started eating surumi.
No, I was eating 3 times as much for 6 months. I'd be eating surumi.
I was buying the supermarket stock every day. I was paying about 3,000 yen each time and I was on the verge of going bankrupt. It's the biggest waste of money in the universe. Gaba, come on.
Well, I understand that you never get tired of something as plain but delicious as surumi. So,
what was strange? At first, I just started feeling heavy in my legs more and more. But I thought it was just because I was tired from work, so I didn't pay much attention to it. When I woke up in the morning, I felt something strange in my knuckles. Well, I guess I wasn't sleeping well. I just ignored it.
Oh, you're an old man.
What?
Those who know will understand. Looking back, it was definitely a red flag. But I didn't care, and instead I was increasing my intake of eye drops. Then one morning something happened. The moment I woke up I felt something was wrong. My foot hurt like crazy. At first I thought maybe I'd hit it while I was sleeping. But when I tried to walk I felt a hellish pain. The base of my big toe was red, and just touching it was painful enough to make me cry. Not only did I have to puke my shoes, but even touching the futon was painful enough to make me cry. Why went to the hospital? I begged the receptionist to help Y's big toe. I'd be laughing so hard if someone like that came to the hospital. The doctor examined him and said, "It's gout."
Gout. It was Y's
First time experiencing it, so I had the same impression. I was relieved that it didn't seem like I was going to die. But I'm going to be with him for a long time. This old man stinks. The doctor asked me if I liked alcohol. When I took a urine sample, it seemed like the urine origin was high. I'm gradually getting used to the pain. I told him this when he lowered his specialty. I like beer. I used to eat about 3 cups of squid every day as a snack. I guess it's the world. Well, the peak of the wind is in the morning. I understand that it's easy around noon. At that point, I thought it was just because of the beer, but it was like I was ingesting a lump of printer every day. Let's stop looking at it right now. That's what he said. Y was smashed through the points. I thought it was beer, but there was an unexpected case of a ban on dried squid. I've heard of gout, but does it hurt your feet? It's basically the feet, but it's more like a disease of the joints than the feet. I've done a lot of research, so I'll talk about it.
Match developed gout due to the combination of dried squid and beer. I
often hear about gout, but what kind of disease is it? Let's continue. Match continues to eat. According to the doctor, gout is a disease in which the mass production in the body accumulates and crystallizes in the joints, causing impressions. Well, it's the joint version of urinary tract abscess. It's too scary. Lol. Apparently the cause of increased urine production is an excessive intake of purine. This is a well-known fact.
What exactly is purine?
It's a component that turns into urine in the body. If you take too much of it, urine production increases and blood conversion in the body becomes more likely. So, it seems that Y's favorite dried squid is rich in purine. And this combination of dried squid and beer was a hellish printer set. So, it's a total suicide. It's a sin that dried squid and beer go too well together. That's why I can't help but think that they're trying to make gout go. By the way, dried squid has a purine content of about 230 milligrams per 100 grams. I don't know if it's a lot or a little. The Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare recommends a daily purine intake of 400 milligrams or less, and if the overeating part of Maykipa is about 150 grams, that would be about 345 milligrams of printer.
No, just dried squid would almost clear the limit.
Y ate 3 bowls a day, so the purine content from squid alone was 1035 milligrams.
That's over 1,000, lol.
Of course, beer also contains purine. Y drank 2 cups of beer every night with his eyes, and 1 cup of beer contains about 25 milligrams of purine, so 2 cups is 50 milligrams.
Looking at it this way, beer's purine content isn't that high. Well, there's probably no one who
eats a lot of purine in the first place. That's right, but beer doesn't just contain purine. It also has the effect of preventing the excretion of purine, so that's what makes it tricky. It's the worst combination, lol. The quickest route to gout. Well, I took more than twice the standard amount of purine every day, and I was able to urinate as much as I wanted with beer. Wow.
Can gout be cured with medicine? It can be.
cured, but it seems to recur normally. So the doctor prescribed painkillers and told me to improve my diet.
What kind of improvement?
First of all, no eyes. Let's turn it away. No beer either. I wouldn't die. I was told that it's important to drink a lot of water and expel the stool. It's
A surprisingly atomic way of doing things. Is
that okay? You want to eat squid, don't you? Don't provoke me. That pain is traumatic. I let go of my squid. After that, I switched to a lifestyle that focused on vegetables and water. It's healthy and good. I was lonely without any snacks. So, can you drink alcohol? Apparently it's okay if I drink shochu or something. Well, that doesn't mean it's okay just because it's alcohol. But I don't drink much other than beer, so I haven't been drinking recently. Well, beer is the best, but after a few weeks, the pain finally subsided. Oh, I'm glad. But the doctor threatened me that if I don't watch my diet to prevent recurrence, I'll have another attack. So that means I'm banned from squid for the rest of my life? Yes, well, it seems like it's okay if I do it once in a while. But eating every day like before is out of the question. Instead of scallions, I eat tomatoes, cabbage, and other foods with less purine. Cabbage instead of scallions is no substitute. Well, at first I was hopeless, but then I started looking for healthy foods. Now I've found a variety of options and I'm able to enjoy healthy foods. It's strong.
What kind of snacks did you like?
First of all, I'd recommend edamame. It's the
classic. It's
low in purine and goes well with beer.
no. Do you drink beer?
Well, sometimes. Other than that, summer foods. Almonds and walnuts are also low in purine. If you eat them in moderation, they're healthy and satisfying, so they're perfect as a light snack. Edamame is divine. Edamame is surprisingly delicious, and nuts fill you up. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, so they seem to be good for corridor hats. I
Suddenly became health conscious. I
wanted to be health conscious at this time. I originally chose scallions to get away from potato chips.
Yep. I like gout after all.
Well, it seems like it's not that much of a problem if you eat it in moderation. What's the appropriate amount of gout?
Question mark. Apparently it's
About 30 grams per day. But how much exactly is that? It's hard to imagine 30 grams. It's about 1/3 of a small one. So it feels like that's the appropriate amount to eat at one time, but I always end up eating too much. That's all for the non-stop eating. Gout is really scary. When the initial symptoms of gout appeared, my feet hurt so much that I couldn't sleep. It especially hurts in the morning and wakes me up. It's really hell. Wow. The pain is so sharp, I can't even walk, and I have to go to work, so it's really tough. I heard from the doctor that if it gets worse, the joints of my toes can turn red and become immobile. That's so
Scary. If it
progresses further, it can affect the ligaments and the joints, making treatment difficult. Please don't
miss the road. My uncle also had gout, and when he was sleeping, he would cry out just by moving his legs. Seeing him suffering like that makes me think about his diet.
Once gout develops, it often hurts again. It's sad, but Y has no choice but to face that fate. That's why prevention is important. I don't want you guys to follow the same path as why he's a.
really nice guy.
Is that why you made him stand up? Yes. That's one reason, and I can't eat a lot of squid anymore, so I want to exterminate squid from Japan. If there was, I'd want to eat it. It's fine if it was gone. Y is looking for people to join in the extermination of evil squid. He's gone dark, calm.
Down.
Lol at the unexpected psychopathic end. What did you
Think? Purine, which is famous for being found in beer and fish, is actually found in large amounts in the following. Gout is a troublesome disease that you have to deal with for a long time once you have experienced it. Please be careful during the week of the month. Ouch. Oh. This channel explains health information related to work in a channel summary style. If you like this video, please support us by subscribing and liking it. Please also use the comment section as a place to exchange opinions. I hope everyone stays healthy. Thank you for watching until the end.